live streaming on my new channel, Ankita. Currently there are 0 viewers. Let's see whether I get any viewers or not. Probability is very low, but I won't know till I try. Tilata tinka tinka chika tinka chika tinka chika tinka chika. Now it's 1 minute. Even getting viewers on my other channel, which has over 3,000 subscribers, is difficult. So I don't expect miracles from a 94 subscriber channel. And I will, just for the sake of it, I will in a right community post about it. Maybe someone will show up. I don't know. Post send. It's 4 minutes. No one showed up. Someone show up. Zero. Current subscriber 0. No, sorry, current viewer 0. Subscribers have 93, 94. 94 subscribers. Let's match my own video. Hey. There is a slight delay. Oh my god. Hi Karen. I'm like watching my own video on live, and some reason it is repeating my sentence, है ना? Hello. Kind of like an echo. Thanks Karen for showing up. I just wanted to not do a trial video because I am planning to make this painting videos in this channel only. So I was hoping I will, if I live stream over here, it's much better. Right now I have three viewers. Good. My painting is, I had posted live of this painting part 3, and now it's looking much better than before. I still need some do some corrections, and the most important thing, the portal. Thank you. To do the most important thing, the portal. I'm hoping I do the live stream and painting and over here only, it's much better because painting requires lot of time, and when I'm trying to kind of, what do I don't remember the word, but save the just a second, I have to remember the word. Kind of like export the painting, like file, saving video saving after editing. What is the term called? No. Do you know the term? No. Why did I forget it? R. I think it starts from R. Render. Render means once whenever we are like saving regular files like Paint or Microsoft Word. Na, like na, whenever we complete, suppose I made a painting on Microsoft Paint, or I written a document on Microsoft Word. That time if I have to save the file it saves immediately. But once for editing if I have edited a 10 minutes video to render the file to save the entire file it requires at least 20 minutes. And if the video has lots of editing and all then it will take even more than double the time. And I like converting the editing into the actual MP4 video rendering it requires a lot of time. So now my previous video, which was of 2 hours required at least 5 hours of rendering time. So 5 hours I had to sit at night, and then I have to upload it. So the GB is also very big. So live streaming is much more convenient. Don't have to worry about save editing it, or internet is also much doesn't cost that much. There's lot of time. It was a simple one, that's why. Or else if I had put in lot of features, filters and everything, it will take even more time. Enough. So for my 20 minutes, 30 minutes video, I require at least 1 hour. But videos, this painting is tutorials are very long. So this is much better. I personally would prefer to live stream at during afternoon time, which is almost 12 hours from now. But I don't know whether people would be awake at that time or not. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, like I will give it a try. I will see whether there are some viewers coming during this time or not. And then I will try it in the afternoon also. If people show up, then it will be much better. So how are you? Right now it is 12:14 a.m. or 12:14 night time. Late night. Generally it's much quieter at night, and also I can there is even lightness, so it's much better. But still I prefer to sleep at night and do all the work in morning time. And that's why I was thinking about doing it in afternoon. So 12 hours from now. So 12 hours from right now. Oh, so 7 p.m. Achha. So it's nearer time only. 5-6 hours. So 12 hours from now it will be morning 7. That will be too early. And if I do live stream at 1:30 almost, it was 7:45 America, it will be late night. 12 hours it will be 7 a.m. na. Right now if it's 12 right now if it's 7 p.m. then it will be 7 a.m. And even if people are not available during live stream, they can still watch the video later. So not an issue. We'll try out different. हाँ नहीं, right now it's 12:14 na 12:16, so 12 hours from now it will be 12:16 afternoon. We'll try out different timings and see where now most of the viewers are. Right now there are only two. One could be Karen and other one would be me. Hello. Kind of like an echo. Hello. 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 There's a little echo. Whatever I say, na, it's repeated multiple times. Whatever I say, na, it's repeated multiple times. It's funny. Two watching, one Karen, other me. You want to know? I can read this book. We'll turn off the volume. Should I read this book? I am reading this book in my Patreon. Do you want to know about the power of your subconscious mind? It's a very good book. It's mostly philosophical. It's written by Dr. Joseph Murphy. He has written lots of books related to this. Let's start with the introduction. How this book can work miracles in your life. I have seen miracles happen to men and women in all walks of life and all over the world. Miracles will happen to you when you begin using the magic power of your subconscious mind. This book is designed to teach you that your habitual thinking and imagery mold, fashion, and create your destiny. For as a man thinketh in his subconscious mind, so is he. This book mainly the writer says if you change your subconscious mind your life would change. Your subconscious mind, whatever is going in your subconscious mind affects how you behave and how things around you turn out. So if you think negatively everything around you will be very negative. And if you think positively slowly positive things start happening in your life. Do you know the answers? Why is one man sad and another man happy? Why is one man joyous and prosperous and another man poor and miserable? Why is one man fearful and anxious and another full of faith and confidence? Why does one man have beautiful luxurious home while another man lives out a meager existence in a slum? Placebo and nocebo. If your mind has decided something is good then it will have positive effect, and if your mind has decided something is negative it will have a negative effect. Our mind changes the world around us. You must have seen when you are happy everything around you looks very beautiful, but when you are angry and sad everything around you looks very frustrating, depressing, you are fed up with everything. Just a second. Why is one man a great success and another an abject failure? Why is one speaker outstanding and immensely popular and another mediocre and unpopular? Why is one man a genius in his work or profession while the other man toils and moils all his life without doing or accomplishing anything worthwhile? Why is one man healed of a so called incurable disease and another isn't? Some you must have seen some people are very lucky. Good things always happen to them, and whereas some people are very unlucky. Bad things always happen to them. Something bad always happens. Why is it so many good, kind, religious people suffer the tortures of the damned in their mind and body? Why is it many immoral and irreligious people succeed and prosperous and enjoy radiant health? Why is one woman happily married and sister very unhappy and frustrated? Is there an answer to these questions in the workings of your conscious and subconscious minds? There most certainly is. Reason for writing this book. It is for the express purpose of answering and clarifying the above questions and many others of similar nature that motivated me to write this book. I have endeavored to explain the great fundamental truths of your mind in the simplest language possible. I believe that it is perfectly possible to explain the basic, foundational, and fundamental laws of life and of your mind in ordinary everyday language. You will find that the language of this book is that used in your daily papers, current periodicals, in your business offices, in your home, and in daily workshop. I urge you to study this book and apply the techniques outlined therein, and as you do, I feel absolutely convinced that you will lay hold of a miracle working power that will lift you up from confusion, misery, melancholy, and failures and guide you to your true place. Solve your difficulties, serve you, sever you from emotional and physical bondage, and place you on the royal road to freedom, happiness, and peace of mind. This miracle working power of your subconscious mind can heal you of your sickness, make you vital and strong again. In learning how to use your inner powers, you will open the prison door of fear and enter into the life described by Paul as the glorious liberty of the sons of God. Releasing the miracle working powers. A personal healing will ever be the most convincing evidence of our subconscious powers. Over 42 years ago, I resolved a malignancy. In medical terminology, it was called a sarcoma, by using the healing power of my subconscious mind, which created me and still maintains and governs all my vital functions. So sometime back, the writer had a sarcoma, which is, I think it's cancer, and I recently heard about one YouTuber who died of sarcoma. So he managed to heal it with his power of his subconscious mind. The technique I applied is elaborated on this book, and I feel sure that it will help others to trust the same infinite healing presence lodged in the subconscious depth of all men. Through the kindly offices of my doctor friend, I suddenly realized that it was natural to assume that creative intelligence, which makes all my organs fashioned my body and started my heart could heal its own handiwork. The ancient proverb says, the doctor dresses the wound and God heals it. Just relying on faith will not help, but faith affects our health very strongly. You must see some people are thinking very negatively. Some people think, oh my god, something bad will happen, I am going to die, I am going to fall sick. They think very negatively then their health also deteriorates. Some people are always negative thinking. They are very unhealthy. And if you notice them they are sick some reason or the other. Either they have cough and cold, they are feeling weak, their chest is paining, their leg is paining, something is always hurting in their body because of the negative thoughts in their mind. Whereas there are some who are positive minded, very not just superficial positive. There are some who just pretend to be happy. Oh my god, yay. They are depressed on the inside but happy on the outside, but not that kind of true kind of happiness. Someone who is deep inside also feeling very good. These type of people recover from pain very easily. They believe that good things are going to happen. They have fallen sick, they will get better. They just believe in themselves. And they believe that good things are supposed to happen to them. Now 3 viewers, one improvement. Wonders happen when you pray effectively. Scientific prayer is the harmonious interaction of the conscious and subconscious levels of mind scientifically directed for a specific purpose. This book will teach you the scientific way to tap the realm of infinite power within you, enabling you to get what you really want in life. You desire a happier, fuller, and richer life. Begin to use this miracle working power and smooth your way in daily affairs. Yes, healthy mindset means healthy body. You desire happier, fuller, and richer life. Begin to use this miracle working power and smooth your way in daily affairs, solve business problems, and bring harmony in family relationships. Be sure that you read this book several times. The many chapters will show you how this wonderful power works and how you can draw out hidden inspiration and wisdom that is within you. Learn the simpler techniques of impressing the conscious mind. Follow the new scientific way in tapping the infinite storehouse. Read this book carefully, earnestly, and lovingly. Prove to yourself the amazing way it can help you. It could be, and I believe it will be, the turning point of your life. Let's see whether this book changes your life. Everybody prays. Do you know how to pray effectively? How long is it since you prayed as a part of your everyday activities? In an emergency, in times of danger or trouble, in illness and when death lurks, prayers pour forth. Your own and friends, just read your daily newspaper. It is reported that prayers are being offered up all over the nation for a child stricken with so-called incurable alignment, for peace among nations, for a group of miners trapped in the flooded mine. Later it is reported that when rescued, the miners said that they prayed while waiting for rescue. An airplane pilot says that he prayed as he made a successful emergency landing. Certainly prayer is an ever-present help in time of trouble. But you do not have to wait for trouble to make prayer an integral and constructive part of your life. The dramatic answers to prayers make headlines and are the subject of testimonies to the effectiveness of prayer. What of the many humble prayers of children, the simple thanksgiving of grace at the at the table daily, the faithful devotions wherein the individual seeks only communion with God. My works with people has made it necessary for me to study the various approaches to prayer. You know, people pray when they need God. Lot of times people only remember God when they need something, and when they don't need God, they just forget about God. Like we are like a selfish friend. Only meet our friend God when we need their help. When we don't need them, we forget about their existence. My work with people has made it necessary for me to study the various approaches to prayer. I have experienced the power of prayer in my own life, and I have talked and worked with many people who have also enjoyed the help of prayer. The problem usually is how to tell others how to pray. People who are in trouble have difficulty in thinking and acting reasonably. They need an easy formula to follow, an obvious workable pattern that is simple and specific. Often they must be led to approach the emergency. Many people don't know how to do it, and they are like waiting for someone else to not tell them how to do. Thanks, Shelby. Unique features of this book. The unique feature of this book is its down to earth practicality. Here you are presented with simple usable techniques and formulas which you can easily apply in your workday world. I have taught these simple processes to men and women all over the world, and recently over 1,000 men and women of all religious affiliations attended a special class in Los Angeles where I presented the highlights of what is offered in the pages of this book. Many came from distances of 200 miles for each class lesson. The special features of this book will appeal to you because they show you why oftentimes you get the opposite of what you prayed for and reveal to you the reasons why. People have asked me in all parts of the world and thousands of times, why is it I have prayed and got no answer? In this book, you will find the reasons for this common complaint, the many ways of impressing the subconscious mind and getting the right answers make this an extraordinarily valuable book and an ever-present help in time of trouble. This has happened. Everyone prays. Lot of people pray to God. Some people pray daily, but still what they wish for they don't get. Sometimes they wish for something and they get something else. So what is the reason behind it? I personally feel lot of times what we want is not the best thing. Like if you like someone and but you have something better, someone better meant for you, that is why God is telling, no, I won't help you with this person, but I will give you a much nicer person. And that is how I like to imagine. And sometimes we pray but we deep inside don't believe in it. We feel like, no, this is not going to happen. Deep inside we feel think negatively, like we pray ki we get first in class. We are the class topper, but deep inside you feel, now no, I'm not very smart, I won't get good marks. So, you have to truly believe that you are a very smart person, you are a very talented person. People who are successful have lot of confidence in themselves. They believe they can do it. God is going to answer their prayer. They know it. Sometimes it can be very overconfident also, but still confidence matters. Just a second. What do you believe? It is not the thing believed in that brings an answer to man's prayer. The answer to prayer results when the individual subconscious mind responds to the mental picture or thought in his mind. This law of belief is operating in all religions of the world and is the reason why they are psychologically true. The Buddhist, the Christian, the Muslim, and the Hebrew all may get answers to their prayer not because of the particular creed, religion, affiliation, ritual, ceremony, formula, liturgy, incantation, sacrifices, or offerings, but solely because of the belief or mental acceptance and receptivity about that for which they pray. The law of life is the law of belief, and belief could be summed up briefly as a thought in your mind. As a man thinks, feels, and believes, so is the condition of his mind, body, and circumstances. A technique, a methodology based on a understanding of what you are doing and why you are doing it will help you bring about a subconscious embodiment of all the good of life. Essentially, answered prayer is the realization of your heart's desire. You have to truly believe in your prayer for your prayer to be successful. Desire is prayer. Everyone desires health, happiness, security, peace of mind, true expression, but many fail to achieve clearly defined results. A university professor admitted to me recently, I know that if I change my mental pattern and redirected my emotional life, my ulcers would not recur. But I do not have any technique, process, or modus operandi. My mind wanders back and forth on many problems, and I feel frustrated, defeated, and unhappy. This professor had a desire for perfect health. He needed a knowledge of the way his mind worked, which would enable him to fulfill his desire. By practicing the healing methods outlined in this book, he became whole and perfect. There is one mind common to all individual men: immersion. The miracle working powers of your subconscious mind existed before you and I were born, before any church or world existed. The great eternal truths and principles of life antedate all religions. It is with these thoughts in mind that I urge you in the following chapters to lay hold of these wonderful, magical, transforming powers, which will bind up mental and physical wounds, proclaim liberty to the fear ridden mind, and liberate you completely from the limitations of poverty, failure, misery, lack, and frustration. All you have to do is unite mentally and emotionally with the good you wish to embody, and the creative powers of your subconscious mind will respond accordingly. Begin now, today. Let's wonder happen in your life. Let wonders happen in your life. Keep on keeping on until the day breaks and the shadow flee away. This was the introduction. And next is the chapter 1. Now, chapter 1. I've read 3 chapters of this book on my Patreon. So if you want to check it, you can check it on Patreon. But this is, or you can get this book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I got it from Amazon, and it was very cheap. And I got another book as well. It was recommended by one of my Patreon users. They had recommended The Power of Now, but the main book was not, and I couldn't find it. So I got the Practicing the Power of Now. It is written by the same author, Eckhart Tolle, and and it has enough excerpts of that book, and that main book had all the contents, and this book had some of the excerpts of that book. So main meditation guidance and all. So I will be reading this book in my Patreon. First I have to upload the video which I have made about Saint Valentine. I still am editing it. Hopefully I will upload it today. And right now I'm like live streaming since almost 41 minutes. There is one streamer I see, like one viewer. You know, thank you for watching my entire like thing. And let's see how many like views I get later. Right now only reached up to 4, but still that's better. And since I have only 94 subscriber here, so hopefully if I do more videos I will get more subscribers and more people will watch. And don't worry, I won't cuss you. Yes, take care now. Now right now it's night time, so I will pack everything and sleep now, and we'll try out again in afternoon and see how many people show up. Yeah, and I will try to schedule the live stream. Then hopefully people will notice about it. I don't know. I have not tried it before. Let's see. And thanks Karen for watching my live stream. You were the only one watching. And see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. 42 minutes 39 seconds.